Hey everybody, and welcome to Jake's end of year wrap up. Yeah, we're kind of on the 9th today when this video comes out. A little past the mark here for the wrap up for 2023, but hey, better late than never, right? It's been a interesting year for me on both a personal and a content creation front. It's been a wild ride. A lot of stuff has happened in my life this year that has led to a lot of delays and stuff like that, but still, we're back. Better than ever. And prepare yourself for 2024 for more me. Yay, right? Boo, we hate you, go away. No, kidding. Anyway, I did kind of make a list of what I wanted to cover here. It's a pretty decently sized list, so bear with me. My point one is getting new internet soon, so expect longer videos. What that means is that I live in the middle of bumfuck nowhere. Yeah. If you've listened to any of my JakePlays, I always talk about having internet issues and stuff like that. Having slow fucking internet all the time. No longer is that going to happen. We're getting satellite internet. Before you say, well, satellite internet, that's just going to be worse. We're getting Starlink, which is that internet subsidy of SpaceX, you know, that company that good old Muskie boy runs. So yeah, we're getting that because really it's the only option we have right now, because we don't have any other hardwire internet in our area where I live. So we're getting Starlink hopefully by the end of this month. And that leads me to expect longer videos, because if this internet turns out to be really, really good, which I hear it's really, really good because I have a friend nearby who actually uses it, he's getting a 14.3 upload, 14 megabytes per second. I get 0.33. Yeah, so that means hopefully be able to upload longer videos and longer videos for nothing. So hopefully that'll be a lot better, and so that we're not having to spend, you know, 40 plus episodes on one game, which I'm about to get that in just a couple minutes. So yeah, new internet, I'm excited. I'm ready for some better internet. And I'm probably ready to, you know, record more videos in hour increments instead of... I'm posting my hour increments instead of having to slice it up into smaller bite-sized pieces. My next point is JakePlays that we made and finished. I made and finished in 2023. Oh boy. We finished Psychonauts in 2023. We started it... Wait, no. Wait, no. When did... I don't remember when Callisto Protocol came out, but we did Psychonaut off the back of that. I think it was back in either October or... It was October, yeah, because I remember I was going to play it for my birthday and stuff like that, and wind up canceling that series because it was... The game was shit. I'm just going to point it out there. But yeah, we finished Psychonauts this year. That game's a lot of fun and really does open me up to playing Psychonauts 2 in the future, because I've actually played Psychonauts 2. It's a lot of fun, and definitely a lot better than the original Psychonauts, but it keeps the original, what's the word for it, themes and humor and that kind of stuff. It's a really great time, so I do plan on playing that in the future in 2024. Next up is Dead Space Remake. Dead Space Remake was definitely the big standout game for me this year, just because I know there's many other games that are like came out and it's like, oh, it got Game of the Year, da 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 da. Dead Space to me was perhaps maybe my favorite game I've played this year. Just because I always loved Dead Space. I played Dead Space 2. Playing the Dead Space Remake now just gives me chills because I was so very excited, and it really did pay off. from the Dead Space remake. So I'm really interested to see where motive goes in the future with another Dead Space remake, such as Dead Space 2. And if that does well, a Dead Space 3. Hopefully they'll fix the curse of Dead Space 3. Hopefully, quote unquote. Next up, Resident Evil 4, which I did want to spend a little bit more time to talk about. Remember what I said earlier about having delays and shit going on in my personal life? Resident Evil 4 has become the bad luck series because that took 4 months to complete. It finished up in September. Yeah, finished up in September, and oh boy, that's where the biggest delays and shit that's gone on in my life and stuff like that. I remember just having weeks where my internet would not be on. Oh, I couldn't even upload. Even if I recorded, I wouldn't be able to upload anything. So on and so forth. And a couple other personal life things that I don't really want to talk about happened, causing it to be delayed. So there's that. And starting Spider-Man, which I really want to get off Resident Evil 4. Starting Spider-Man, I definitely would say this is my first open world game that I'm doing for JakePlays. I definitely have to say Spider-Man's a lot better in that regard for an open world game, because instead of having to trek across this big open world on foot, you're swinging at the speed of a Boeing 727, and it's a lot of fun. So Spider-Man to me is definitely going to make another good JakePlays already. It's already doing really well in the views department, so I'm really, really excited to see where that goes. Also, future JakePlays, I have a few lined up already that I kind of want to do. Halo, one of the Halo games, which I'm thinking Halo Reach is probably going to be the next JakePlays after Spider-Man, hopefully. That, or Doom 2016, or Dead Space 3. Oh lord. I know I'll have to do the Dead Space, the final in the Dead Space trilogy, but I'm not looking forward to it at all. But, you know, what are you gonna do about it, right? When you're trying to do a fucking trilogy and the remake is not here yet. Fuck. As for Halo Reach has kind of got that nostalgia thing going on, because I remember playing Halo Reach a fuck ton when I was back in my good old teenage years. I'm 25 now. So that was a long fucking time ago when that when I bought that game and played that game. Doom 2016, thought it would be cool, but I know people are gonna make fun of me because I'm not great at that kind of shooter, like fast-paced shooters. So what are you gonna do? Sue me. I have a third point, or my third point is Jake Builds. It will return soon, along with maybe doing something more than just build videos. Yeah, I did. Jake Builds will return. I do have one in mind already, or at least three. Sorry, 3 in mind already. 2 are from the upcoming, or already here, Gundam Build Metaverse. And the other one is from The Witch from Mercury. You may be asking yourself, but Jake, you finished The Witch from Mercury line. I did. I didn't say this was a normal, you know, kit that you'll find off the shelf. This one came from a very special website called P Bandai. So, yeah, expect that in the near future. As for not just build videos, I did want to make a retrospective about the Witch from Mercury line of kits and why it did differently, and I did a lot of things differently than other high-grade kits, but that one's a dream right now. Haven't really acted on it at all. I do want to work on it, I just not right now. I got too many other things I need to do right now, including, not limited to, the 1K special. Yeah, kind of doing things out of order here. The 1K special and a couple other things. Let me get back on track here. Number 5.5 that I wanted to touch on was last of the big plush unboxings is going to be Queen Bee. Yeah. That's I'm running out of room, to be honest. I am running out of room in this room. So don't expect any other big plush unboxings for quite some time. Because, like I said, I'm completely out of room. Everywhere. I've got no more room for big plushies. Hell, I mean, I don't 100% have enough room for many Dumplo kits. A whole lot. I don't know why I said that, as I look around the room and I see at least 5 empty shelves. I don't know why the fuck I said that. But as for big plushes, no, don't expect any more anytime soon. Queen Bee is really going to be last for a relatively long time. But that's not going to be the end of the unboxings. That's just going to be... that's just going to be it for the big plush unboxings for a while. I completely skipped over a point. Wow. Return of gameplays, and not just video games, but also board games. So yeah, gameplays kind of happened in 2023, but it was like, there were recordings that came from 2022, when I played video games with my friends back in 2022. It was, like, Phasmophobia, and 7 Days to Die. So, all the 7 Days to Die videos you saw were recorded originally in 2023. Not 2023, 2022. So, yeah. But this year, I do want to do things differently. Instead of just doing video games, we're going to do board games. I've already talked to Mitchell about it, or Kitticus about it, and he's game for it. Just, might have to figure out a way to censor his face. He doesn't like being, like, physically put in videos, so I'll figure a way to censor his good old face. He'll love that. Yeah, that's really what I wanted to say. Finally, on to my final point. Update about the 1K special. So, the 1K special is being still delayed. And I know at this point, as of recording this today, I'm already at 1,000 subscribers, or 1,066 subscribers today. And it's still going to be, this 1K special is going to be delayed even further until I can at least get one of the two. One being a VR headset, which I had bought a VR or PSVR 2 from GameStop in December. We're now in January. It got lost in transit because it was originally going to be in the middle of the week, just before Christmas. It got lost in transit, quote unquote. And now I had to put a claim in with GameStop to try and get it resent to me. So yeah, that's a lot of fun. Still waiting on that. What I was gonna do for my 1K special was I was gonna play a VR horror game on the PSVR 2. But you know, shit happens. The second one, if the Queen Bee plush showed up before the VR headset, I was just gonna make the Queen Bee unboxing my 1,000 subscriber special. Maybe. Still thinking about that one. But, no build video this time because I've done build videos for the 2 other milestones I've made. So, I don't want to become predictable. Just saying. Finally, I do have one more thing that I wanted to do before I ended this video, which is point 7. I know I said 6 was the last of the points, but this is point 7. A small get to know me better. Yeah, so considering I don't have 100% the means to do a Q&A yet, I did want to make this small little, like, QA before I ended the video. And it kind of starts like this. The first of the pseudo questions is, like, why the name Jake is not okay? To be real honest, because I thought it sounded cool. And it kind of rolls off the tongue better. And I can make a joke out of it. Oh, I'm not okay! That kind of joke. Which I've made in videos in the past. The Dead Space Remake video had a couple of those jokes where I was like, I'm not okay, I'm not okay, I'm not okay! So, typical, right? But yeah, I just thought it sounded cool, and it's better than a lot of my older names, which I will not reiterate here. I really don't want to take a trip down memory lane. The second question is, why is everything Jake plays or Jake builds, so on and so forth? The truth is, there is a distinct lack of originality on YouTube, where most Let's Plays are just called Let's Play Spider-Man, or Let's Play My Summer Car. Where it's very unoriginal, and you really don't know who you're watching until you either look at their channel, or, well, yeah, until you look at their channel. I definitely would say that just saying, oh, let's play Doom, it's kind of boring and unoriginal. Just say, let's play. So that's why I made JakePlays, because it's me playing the game. So there's not really some big, oh my god, big revelation. It's just, I find it to be easier to say Jake plays and Jake builds, Jake's unboxings, that kind of stuff like that, versus saying, I'm unboxing, or unboxing video, or let's play, or let's build. Just saying Jake builds, or Jake plays, it sounds original, so that's why I did it. And plus, it should be a lot easier to find on YouTube. What's my favorite game genre? That's another question. Survival horror. Survival horror has to be one of my favorite game genres, but it's only certain games. I know it sounds strange. Like Dead Space, really, really good. I really like Dead Space. And that falls into the survival horror genre because you're scavenging for ammo and loot, that kind of stuff. And you can actually fight back against the monsters. Same thing with the Evil Within, which I should put that on my list because I have that game. It's mostly going to be Evil Within 2, because Evil Within 1 is just kind of not great, so Evil Within 2 is going to be on the list. But, it's mainly where you can fight back against the monsters. It's not the ones where you have to run away and hide from the big scary thing. So yeah. Second to that would have to be first-person shooters, because that kind of was my bread and butter a long time ago, was first-person shooters. The one I wanted to look at recently that I actually want to make a video about was Warhammer 40k Bolt Gun, which came out earlier in 2023, and it is fantastic from what I hear. So I definitely want to do a video about Bolt Gun in the future. Okay, final question. Who inspired me to make the content like I do? That's within itself a very interesting thing, because inspiration-wise, there isn't a whole lot. I remember watching a lot of different YouTubers and stuff like that growing up. A lot of them were either walkthrough YouTubers, or they were goofy YouTubers like, say, Vanoss. Vanoss was the big one growing up. Just because it's like, got excited anytime he would post a new video. That's definitely kind of an inspiration. The other one was Achievement Hunter, which now, these days, I see Achievement Hunter as more defunct. But that's, that's a video for another day. The other one was Minecraft YouTubers. This is gonna sound dumb. Like, Sky does Minecraft, Captain Circles, that kind of stuff. Now, thankfully, I haven't done any Minecraft content lately, so yeah. But for more analytical stuff that I really like, I definitely say Total Biscuit. Which I know sounds odd versus the other YouTubers I just talked about, but Total Biscuit was very much one of my favorite YouTubers slash content creators a long time ago. God bless him. He was a big inspiration for me, really doing a lot more of my research into video games and stuff like that before just buying a game willy-nilly and looking at like companies and consumerism and stuff like that, where certain companies these days are very anti-consumer. He would probably, if he was still here, he'd probably have a heyday with a lot of the shit that a lot of other companies are pulling, which is interesting. if he's still here. But that was one of those things when I found out he had passed away. Yeah, that it hurt a lot because he was one of my favorite analytical content creators, and in general just seemed like a really cool dude. Yeah. Other content creators. Really isn't a whole lot. Mainly what I do, a lot of Jake plays are not super original. I do want to do more stuff with them in the future if I have the patience. There's a lot of like little visual gags I really want to do. I know there's some content creators that have inspired me recently. Rubik's Raptor, which is an Arma YouTuber. He's really great. I really like watching his content, and a lot of what he does, he has the cutout of a character in the beginning of him, of a character that he's playing in the game, do sort of the explanation of what's going on and stuff like that, which I think is a lot of fun, and I think is very original. Not really any other content creators recently that inspired me. Oh, Mandalore Gaming. Fucking, again, he's one of these YouTubers that's very analytical, but he says some of the most unhinged shit in some videos. Like, it comes off as very normal, but then fucking he says some unhinged shit. You're like, oh, okay, this is interesting. But yeah, he's one I've been watching recently. There is actually a Jake video, or another video I want to make of a game he made recently, which was a point and click, Stasis Bone Totem, which I have really gotten into. Haven't actually played it, but I really liked how he did his video, and I really liked how he does his videos, which is very, very interesting. So yeah, that is the last of the Get to Know Me Better, and that has been my end of year wrap up. Yeah, so if you really liked the video, hit the subscribe button. If you want to see, well, actually, let me start that over. If you like the video, hit the like button. If you want to see more videos like this in the future, hit the subscribe button and hit the bell notification to get notified whenever a new video comes out, be it a Jake Plays, Jake Builds, Gameplays, unboxing, so on and so forth, or a short video, because YouTube Shorts and stuff. So yeah, hit the bell notification. And if you have any questions, I might supplement a Q&A if I get comments enough in the comments of this video to make a Q&A. Go ahead, leave a comment asking a question you'd like to know about, or get an answer. I'm tired, I just woke up. And also I want to say thank you all for 1,000 subscribers. Again, I know that I made jokes in videos earlier in 2023 about reaching 1,000 subscribers before the end of 2023, which all intents and purposes was a joke, and just wound up getting there anyway is kind of shocking and going, wow, the universe really just fucking heard me, and we made it to 1,000 subscribers. So thank you all, and hopefully soon I'll have the 1K special out for everyone to watch. And with that being said, I've been Jake, it's not okay. I appreciate all of you for watching, and I'll see you all next time. Bye-bye now.